Hey, this is Sebastian from the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I'm joined by
Swan from BLACKRAIN.
It's great to chat to you today. How pleased are you with the responses from fans and media so far to Dying Breed?
So far we are pretty actually amazed by the response. Maybe we did not expect so good, you know. I've been able to read quite a lot of reviews already, and it's really good. It's much better than what we used to. So it's a great surprise, and I hope it's gonna keep going that way.
So which two tracks from the new album would you play to me if I was totally new to BLACKRAIN?
Well, that's a tough one, man. There's quite many, but I guess I would pick something like either Dying Breed or Hellfire. I think this is great songs with a lot of energies, and it's a good illustration of what you can find in this album.
Yeah, excellent. I really love Hellfire, the lyrics and everything about that song, which brings me to my next question. Dying Breed is the title of your album. Many of our icons are dying or getting too old to play. How does this make you feel when you see and hear the absolute crap and rubbish that's in the chart these days?
Yeah, well, it's I'm quite open-minded. I don't want to say everything is crap and that everything was better before, but I guess this is just not my stuff, and I have different taste. I just think it's a bit sad that to see that all the music that comes out today is almost everything is made from computer, that you don't really need to know how to play an instrument anymore. I think it's a lot less effort put into the music, and this is what I regret about it. For the rest, I just hope like it's maybe a cycle, and I hope the good stuff will come back again, and that people will get back to it. I just wish for that.
Hey there, I'm coming home, and I
track Rock Radio says it all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's maybe a bit more personal. It's kind of our experience in our home country, which is France. And we've been trying to get our music on the radio, because it's a great way to get people to get more popular and to build a name. It's also a nice source of income for a band, because today it's really hard to get money from your music, and the radio is a good way to get an income. But basically, it's always impossible. You never play. You never got what they want. It's never the right format. It's never the right thing. It's always too like it says in the song. It's too fast, too much guitars, too long. It's too much something or not enough this. So that's how it works today. And well, this is pretty much just not possible for bands like us to get on national radios or the radio. Like you're driving your car, you turn it on, and basically in France you will never have any rock and roll. It's really crap.
Get out on tour soon with the awesome Kissing Dynamite. How much are you looking forward to that?
We're pretty impatient. So we've been friends with Kissing Dynamite for quite a few years. We played together a couple of times, I guess, and we really get along together. I really love the music they play today. Their last album is really amazing. They have like smash hits. And they've been growing quite a lot in Germany. They play really big concerts, so I guess it's going to be a great tour. It's going to be great concerts every night. I think both our style fits well together, and that's going to be a lot of fun for us, and hopefully for everybody that comes to check the shows out.
Yeah, it looks absolutely excellent. You've only got one date in the UK. Hopefully you'll return for more. What can we expect from BLACKRAIN live?
On this tour, it's going to be like 40-minute set. So we're gonna try to play as many songs as we can, but with the time we have. So it's going to be a lot of energy, headbanging, and just a lot of rock and roll. We will just do our best, hopefully give people to make them come back next time we will tour in the UK or anywhere where we're gonna play.
I was totally amazed when I got your album to find out this was your 6th album. So how would you say the new album Dying Breed differs from the past releases?
I guess it's the first album that we're really happy about everything, meaning the songs and the production. We were pretty happy with Released, our previous album, but still the production, I think it didn't sound modern enough. And now we went back working with Chris Laney, that has been producing our first album, License to Thrill. And I think he did an amazing job, and it gives this album something really special. We're really happy about Dying Breed. I think we had a lot of great tracks on our past albums, but unfortunately it was too often damaged, if I may say, by the production, and which is a bit the reason why as well we decided to re-record Blast Me Up, because it was on the previous record called It Begins, which is not available for on sale anymore. But it was a great opportunity to take one of those nice tracks from the past and to hear it now with a real good production, with a real good mix. In that in my view, it's the best Black Rain album, talking about the composition and the production.
Everything about the album is amazing, down to the album cover. Did you
thank you very much, man.
Did you have a lot of involvement with its design as well?
We actually changed our mind quite a few times about the designs, and it was from a German friend. Actually, the guy that is managing the Sleaze Fest in Germany. I think it's from him that I got the name of this artist, and so I checked out with him what he could do, and so we ordered like quite a few different designs, and we asked specifically for something kind of 80s inspired, and I think it really looks awesome. I think it's one of the great, maybe the best designs we ever had with the band.
Yeah, it's certainly 80s. I was brought up and into metal from the 80s, and to be honest with you, you guys would have been massive in the late 80s, 90s. Do you wish you were around back then?
Well, we can we could always wish a lot of things, but I don't know really. You know, we were not born that time, and or I mean, we were not born the right time, maybe. But it is what it is, and we take it as it comes. It's really different today. I mean, everything is different. The industry, the way people listen to music, we have to do with it. And I don't like to wonder if it would have been better if we were born earlier, or it's not the right way to think, I guess. And well, today we just play what we want to play, what we like to play. It's 80s inspired. It's like that. It's not so many bands doing this today, and it's not so popular, but this is what we like. This is what we do. It doesn't matter if we're not millionaires, like maybe it would have happened if we would have released all this in the 80s. But at least we get a kick out of it, and we really enjoy to do what we do. So that's what matters.
So if you could tour with 3 bands, dead or alive, who would you love to go out and tour with?
Oh, that's there's always a million names coming to my mind, but to be honest, we've been playing with quite a few like really big names and many different acts from the scene, and from the experience, I would say I would have told you actually a few years ago that I would have loved to tour with Wasp. His Black and Lawless is like one of my favorite singer, but I heard so many crap about the way they treat the bands on tour that I actually I don't want to tour in those conditions. So I guess my wish would be to tour with a band that gave us good conditions to play and treat us like decently, like human beings, and I think that's the most important. Otherwise, it makes no sense to tour with your idols if they treat you like shit. If they give you 20 minutes to play when the people are not even in the venue with not even any lights or nothing from the mix console to get a great sound to the show, it makes no sense, and that's not what we're looking for.
Can you tell me then which are your 2 favourite metal albums of all time?
My favorite bands of all time, it has always been Guns N' Roses. This is the only band I can listen to every songs on each albums over and over again without never getting tired of it. So that's the first one, and it would be really actually hard for me to get another one because I listen to so many. But what could I? Just to mention a new band, I would say that the first Crash Diet album, Rest in Sleaze, it was quite legend.
Going back to the album, can you tell me which is your favourite track today on Dying Breed?
Well, I'm pretty tired of it. I've been listening to it so much. It's always like that every time you release something. But I think I really love A Call from the Inside. Probably this one, or I don't know. Kind of We Are the Mayhem as well. A Call from the Inside. But they're both kind of Bon Jovi-ish sounding. This is the ones I can I really like. I really think it's like really great songs.
Can you tell me why we should buy Dying Breed?
No, I don't. I can't really tell you. It's just if you're curious enough, you don't even have to buy it. I mean, today you can just give it a listen on Spotify or whatever, and make your own idea. That's the best. I don't want to force or. I'm not selling carpets or whatever. You know, it's like I told you earlier. We're still making music today because we really love what we do, and because we don't get any money out of it. This is just our thing. This is our pleasure. This is our passion, and if people likes it, it's great. If not, they can just go somewhere else, listen to something else. It doesn't matter. So the only thing I can say is, if you're curious about it, and just go give it a listen. Maybe you will like it, maybe not. It's this is not really a problem for me.
Festival or small intimate gig?
Damn. I can hardly decide on that one. Fuck. I would say intimate gigs.
Awesome.
It's usually kind of maybe better conditions. We can play longer, and we can meet all the people after the gigs.
Vinyl or digital?
Vinyl, definitely. It's much better sound, and I mean the object, the thing you can hold in your hands with those big covers and pictures. You can't compete with that. You can't feel what it. You can feel that shit with the digital.
Snails or wine?
Wine, man.
Okay. Hellfest or Wacken?
I haven't experienced Wacken, so just like maybe it was 20 years ago. I haven't played there, but we've been many times to Hellfest, and we played Hellfest this year, so Hellfest, definitely. I think it's one of the best organized festivals in Europe, if not in the world today.
Do you have any final words for your fans and our listeners?
Yeah, well, I hope we will catch up with a lot of you in UK when we come to play, and like you said, actually, I hope we will come back for more shows. So until then, if you're curious about it, just give Dying Breed a listen. I think it's worth it, and thank you for your interest, for your support, and for your great review, because I guess it's the best review we probably had so far. So thank you very much. This is Swan from BLACKRAIN, and you're listening to the Metal Gods Meltdown. Let's rock the fuck out of it, man.